Take a beautiful breath in and come down through 3 energy centers: the head, the heart and lungs, and the abdomen. We'll do this 9 times. Feel a long, beautiful, expansive breath coming through the head, the heart and lungs, and the abdomen on your exhale. Feel the belly expand. Feel the contraction through your low spine and your abdomen as you use your abdominal muscles to exhale here. Usually we would do 9, but we're going to stop here at 7. So we've got 2 more. Feel the slowness, the continuity, and the circularity, all aspects of Qigong, an ancient practice that's probably 10,000 years old. So feel the oldness of it as we do 1 more. And as we also connect to the earth on our way down on this exhale. Our next move will be Buddha picks up the earth. We're going to exhale down out this way. Inhale up through the central body here, your central meridian, and then exhale, pushing the earth up into the sky. So slowly that we have time to see it go. Buddha picks up the earth. And 1 more. Circularity, continuity, moving from the center, and self-awareness of what's going on is all part of this. Picking up a feather and letting it go, we shift over to this leg. We bring the other knee forward, the yawn leg. Release the back heel here. Flatten the palm and exhale down, watching it go, using your peripheral vision with your breath. Here's your inhale. Here's your wonderful, slow exhale. The essence of Qigong is this beautiful slowness and inner awareness, not self-awareness, but inner self-awareness. And then you're getting ready to go to the other side. So you shift a little bit back here. You start to bend this knee and you come up this way and release the back heel, lengthening the leg. Picking up a feather and letting it go and watching it go. Using your peripheral vision all the way down, exhale. And 1 more slow inhale up. And then seeing it go, flattening the palm, exhaling like you're painting through heavy air. Come back to center. Shake it out. Knocking at the gates. And we'll do this kind of slowly too. Good, now bring it up to the kidneys, just below the rib cage there. And then come up to the lung points here. And then pat all the way down this arm while you're doing that. And the other side. Just keep kind of relaxing here with your shifting. Good. Now bring it down the body through the center body, pull forward from the hips, inside of the legs, outside of the legs. across the front of your body, across the chest here, like Tarzan. And then down this arm, up this arm, across again, down, up, and then rub the palms together. And we're going to come into our walking meditation, shifting to your right, bringing your left heel forward, shifting to your left, bringing your right heel forward. Okay, so I'm going to now mirror you. So when you shift to your right, you're going to be bringing the left forward. Okay, heel to toe, other foot, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, holding onto ropes, coming back, right leg here, grab those ropes. Good. And now we'll come back with our right heel forward, pulling, left heel forward, right, pulling. One more here. Now we're going to start with the right back. So let's first come into rider on horse position, feet in a V, sink, shift to your left, and start with your ball of your foot on your right side. Front of the foot to the back. So this is really a good thing to do. It takes a long time. It's a slow walk forward and a slow walk back. You can do it many, many different ways. Okay, we're going to do the propeller. This is a Qigong move that opens up the whole area here, opens up the chest, and you're going to do a spinal twist towards your right and back to the center, and now come back to the left. And you can exhale slowly this way, and then inhale back to the center, and then exhale this way. And it can all be done a really long inhale here, and then a really long exhale to the other side. Specifically using the Qigong breath is best because your jaw is slightly open. You've got your tongue on the upper palate. You have both the nostrils and the mouth to exhale through. And the face is relaxed. Beautiful. Sink it. Palms held closely together and back, bringing the shoulders down, bringing the head rolls over from your right to your left. Just 3. And now from your left to the right. Also 3. Good. Now bringing the fingers up here inside of the shoulders right here, moving the elbows in a circle, forward, up, back and down. And then back, up, forward and down. Don't forget to breathe. Good. That's good. Bring the palms out to the side, circling forward. That's about 6. We'll go back the opposite way. You always want to kind of even out your numbers if you can. Good. Coming down the body, we're going to do a forward, side, back, side for the hips. And now we'll go the opposite way. Good. Now bringing the knees together, fold forward from the hips, flat back, come halfway, take hold of your knees, circling forth to the right, forward, left, back. And you're holding on like you've got a nice grabbing of those ligaments outside of the knees. And we'll go the opposite direction. Good. And now you're going to straighten your legs out almost entirely, slide down the shins, open the legs, come all the way up. Inhale, opening the arms for the fountain, bringing the backs of the palms together and exhaling down. Backs of the palms together to come up. Bring in your abs. That helps a lot. Inhale here, and then bring in the abs, and then you can fold forward pretty easily here. And inhale as you come up. And then pushing at the abdomen after you inhale. Good. Connecting your breath to the movement. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to shake it out. And come into Tadasana. Tadasana is the mountain pose. And shifting to your right, we'll bring the left heel forward to begin Tai Chi, 19 movements in one pose. And then we're going to check the other leg here for our shifting. So you're coming from a rider on horse position, you shift to the right, the left comes forward. You shift to the left and the right comes forward. Okay, so that'll be our weight shift. We start with 4-part weight shift, which is up, down, forward, and back. Rocking motion, a beautiful, ancient Qigong move. Probably the first one that I know about, and that's in most of the books that I have. This rocking motion is Qigong, and Tai Chi is under the umbrella of Qigong. Lots of circularity, continuity, slowness, and moving from the center. Most of our moves today we'll do about 9 times, but this one I like to extend because it's so potentially relaxing. And we all need to move from the stress in our lives to really be able to do this so slowly that we can feel every joint begin to let go. Connect to the breath, that's your Chi with movement, and connect to your heart. The heart and the brain are very connected in all energy practices, which this is. We want to cultivate the Chi right away, without effort. Last one here. Beautiful. Now we bring the heels in a little bit for bird flaps its wings. We inhale here, the palms face, and then as we exhale, we release the heels, we move forward to in the feet. Slowly back on your inhale. Inhale slowly back. Second cycle. Third cycle of bird flaps its wings. Let the wings go. 3 times. And on the third one, there's one beautiful wrist circle forward. The bird has done its first attempt to fly. Inhale back. Sink the energy into the earth and double ground it. Bring it to the heart. Shifting to your right, bring the left heel forward. Around the platter in chest-high water. Feel the water with your fingertips, cultivating warmth in the palms, relaxation, and a connection that comes from your sternum here. all the way out of that knee and back, in a sense, to the whatever's in back there, connecting both hemispheres of the brain, your left and your right with your breath. Two more as we begin to connect in that way. Beautiful. Bring the left back. Inhale to sink singly here between sides. Shift towards your left. Release your right. And continue with around the platter in chest high water. You're outside your right foot now, right outside that knee, and then you come back with your circle to the opposite side. And essentially, even though that leg is in back, there's still a beautiful connection through the toes. In front, and the toes in back, and a glide through the middle. Two more. Beautiful. Inhale and bring that foot back in and sink it into the earth and double ground it. Around the platter comes to a graceful conclusion, and we rest on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. We shift to the right and bring the left heel forward for a round the platter variation. The variation is to pick up a small ball of energy here, sink it right opposite the heart, and then exhale back, bringing the energy to your back leg as well as the front. Last one on your left. Release the left back. Inhale. Sink it into the earth. Shift it towards your left and release your right heel. Around the platter variation. Here's the ball of energy right upside of that front leg, your right leg. And your back foot is in a 45-degree angle to this front leg. And our spines need to be long and the head connected from the top of the head down to the feet. Long spine. Two more of around the platter variation, feeling the sense of the chest high water when you drop and simply move across on the heel of the hand. Double ground it, bring it to the heart. Shift it to the right. Release your left heel. Bass drum. Become a part of the drum itself as the elbows move back with the hips. And the palms are in polarity, the softness of the palms, the connection of the relaxed fingers, and the Legong points in the center of the palms all stimulate the Qih that surrounds us. 3 more here of bass drum on your left. Bring the left foot back. Let's connect here to our rider on horse position with the feet in a V. Single grounded here. And now shift over to the left to bring the right forward for bass drum. And the energy is moving through those center palms and through the feet. So feel the feet, feel the length of the spine, feel the crown of the head as if there were a string connected to heavens above. And the chin is level with the earth, and the chest is wide open. Beautiful. Last one on your right. Bring the right foot back. Double ground it. We're going to triple ground bass drum because it's such a beautiful move. Bring it up to above the head. And then bring it up to the sun. In gratitude that at the moment, the world is beautiful, open, blue skied, and warm. And now we're going to shift to the right to bring the left forward for daughter on the mountaintop. We've all climbed many mountains in our lives, either metaphorically or physically. So feel your left hand close to your own heart and that of someone else crossing outside at the wrists. Daughter on the mountaintop uses the left hand close to the heart on both sides, yours and mine. And last one on your left of daughter on the mountaintop. Come back to rider on horse and sink it through the earth right here. And then shift it over to the left to bring the right heel forward. And we start again. Notice how this is mountain position. And we're going up to this heart-shaped view of 2 mountains on each side and a central trail in the beginning. Here we are coming down the mountains through the central trail. And it's a heart shape because the heart, the brain, and the body are moving as one, all the way down to your abdomen here on your exhale. Shifting forward on the inhale, shifting back on your exhale. Two more. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. And we'll double ground it. We're going to bring it to our heart and then up to the heads. A little bit over it and exhale down slowly for restoration and relaxation response. And now we move from the heavens up here or the tops of the mountains down to the earth Daughter in the valley. Notice how you come up the valley and you go over the tops of the mountains as you exhale back. A lot of Chi because the palms are close here in polarity. Breathing in through the nostrils, expanding the belly. The tongue easily comes to the roof of the mouth. And last one, on your left, of daughter in the valley. Sink it through the earth, shift it towards your left, release your right forward, and we do it again. Daughter in the valley. Notice how we're doing 9 times on a side now. 9 is the noble Chinese number in numerology. Two more on this side. Of daughter in the valley. 2 companion moves. We'll double, triple, and quadruple our grounding now. So we just took that to the heart. Now we're going to take it to the head. And then for us, the beautiful trees that we have all around us in San Francisco. The mountains and hills that we can see. And our wonderful proximity to the ocean, where we can get incredible air. Let's give a connection for that. So grateful. So exhale slowly down with that air in mind and bring it to your abdomen. It's wonderful. All right, very nice. So our next move is carry the ball to the side. It's a side-to-side shift that moves to the left. Pick up the ball, release your left heel, and move this way. The knees are kind of so releasing, not very far down, but they're all released, and your buttocks is as if you were sliding across a grand piano stool. You're in a slight crouched position here, so feel the inhale here as you lengthen, as you ground it for a moment, and as you go to the next move. 3 times 3 will bring us to this side. Let's do one more. So we come across to our peacock here. And ground it into the earth, and we'll start back the other way. So we're going to wind it to the left now. Release your right heel, and then move that direction and back, shifting each way. And then when you finally complete this shift, bring in your left foot. Inhale to exhale. And wind up again. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to release. And one more. Beautiful. And now slowly walk back to the center. Push-pull is next. Shifting to the right, releasing your left, pushing in a circle that moves outward and up, and back to your heart on the inhale as you turn the wrists. Exhaling forward and inhaling back to your heart. This particular move of push-pull has a secondary name, which is giving and receiving energy. Four more. Feel the exhale as the heel of the hand pushes the fingers to come up in a circle that returns to your heart on the inhale. Two more. Last one. Bring the foot back in. Inhale to exhale through the earth. Shift to your left. Release your right. Push, pull. Beautiful. Push towards me with the heel of the hand. Now bring the fingertips up. Turn the palms around. Good. And feel the energy come back to you. Two more. Last one. Beautiful. Bring the foot back. We'll double ground it. It's a very strong move. You probably notice that the energy that we're creating now is stronger than it was when we began. Or now we're going to shift to the right, bring the left forward, pulling in the energy from the farthest star in the universe, which is also a visualization, your own. See something, some event where you really felt the stars, and bring that energy back to your heart. Make it a beautiful event. By yourself or with someone else. What was it like? Breathing in this time and breathing out. Feel the energy come in through the fingertips. Last one on your left. Bring the foot back in. Sink it through the earth. Shift to the left and release your right heel. Pulling in the energy from the farthest star with your fingertips up. Ask for something from that distant star. Maybe something grand, like something for the earth in general. Peace, communication, community, sharing art, music, nature. Those are all Taoist concepts that we can learn from. Last one of pulling in the energy from the most distant star in the universe. Inhale to sink it through the earth. And double ground it. Time to hydrate for a moment before we go to the tappies. Basic taffy. Feel the heaviness of the air as the palms separate here and the weight shift takes over. How one palm moves up from below and the other one moves down from above. The connection of opposites. The integration of this form. That is so international in concept that we could all share it and use it to better our lives through slowness, continuity, and moving from the center, feeling it, sharing it, doing it, practicing it. Double ground it. Basic taffy has wonderful lessons for us. And our next one is a variation. The first one, this is moving us like a boat. Anchor taffy. The back leg stays anchored. You open the hips, you inhale and exhale and drop a little bit. And then you shift over to this side. Then the other leg becomes the anchor and it stays on the ground. Anchor taffy needs to always be grounded in the middle. And then we bring in the anchor over here. Inhale again and sink. Continual sharing of who's the front leg and who's in back. I like that. And last one of anchor taffy. Beautiful. Double ground it. Circles taffy is next, our second variation. Inhale here and sink and rise. Sorry. Yeah, we want to go here. This is okay. It's a little bit different from bird flaps with wings, but it has some shared properties. Okay. So we sink like this. 1, 2, 3, and then we come over here to this side. Okay, ready? Sink and rise. Circles taffy. Pull it in to bring the foot in and sink. And now rise to inhale and go again. Bringing your right hand underneath, pull it over to this side. The underneath hand is the invite hand in Qigong. 1, 2, 3. Bring your left hand under to invite yourself this way. Lovely. Sink it. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. And pull it across. And sink it. Last one. Left hand under. Feel your taffy here. Bring in the foot. And double ground it. We should do more grounding here because the last of the taffy moves is perpetual motion taffy. And it's fairly energetic. So let's slow ourselves down first by bringing this over the head, sinking it down, bringing it up to the stars, and slowly sinking it down through the mountains, trees, shore, ocean, everything that is here. It's so beautiful. And now we come to perpetual motion taffy with heel step. Left heel. Flex the foot. The hand underneath leads you over here. And then the other hand does. They switch. Feel this coming down through the heart protector move from the upper arm down and out through the hand. And then lengthen the spine so we're not leaning forward. Long spine. Nice long breath. Full connection in the whole body. And since it's perpetual motion taffy, it really has no numbers on it, but we'll end here. And inhale it and sink it into the earth and double ground it. The taffies are like the perpetually moving aspect of the allegro or the development section in a symphony. Let's let go here for a second. Come into mountain pose before we move into our next move, which is a diagonal cross. Bringing your left heel forward, your left hand up, your right hand under the hip. This will be working the pulley. You almost feel like you're doing a swim move here, so enjoy it. And when this hand comes right out from the heart, on whatever side it is, let it move across to touch someone's shoulder and then touch another person's shoulder. Sort of a nice little tap. Even though you never really do touch in this practice, it's all energetic touching. So exhale here and inhale as this arm moves back. The hip moves with it. And feel that diagonal cross, which also alters the feet because the hip, the knee, the ankle, and the toes need to move in the same direction. And last one here on your left side. Once you bring the hip back, close the move. And then bring your right heel forward, bringing this left hand under the hip bone here, and this one straight forward. And we just go shoulder to shoulder again. Beautiful. People say you can't feel the chi on Zoom. I don't think that's true. Because if that comes from within each one of us and we imagine and relax doing this, we're creating it all the way through this whole practice. The slowness, the sense almost of swimming here, the solidarity and the communication possible. It's a community practice. Last one on your right side. And now we come back and double ground it. And our next move is moving towards the lento section of our symphony. It's slowing down totally. Light at the top of the head, light at the temple, feet in a V, sinking down. Bringing the palms to the crown of the head, right at the back of the skull, and sinking and rising. Feet in a V. Exhale. Inhale. Come back to circulate the energy of yin and yang, all the opposites that occur in our lives, which we connect to in this practice. 9 times here. Hold the energy, inhale. Sink and rise and let it go. Light at the top of the head moves towards earth. Back to our left hand up to the heart, inhale, exhale down. And now light at the temple is at the temples behind the ears. Lengthen through the spine, sink and rise. Circulate the energy. Enjoy it, smile, we're doing it. It's there. The connection of thinking, speaking, and action is right here at our heads, at our temple, our own temple. Feet are in a V as we sink and rise and let it go. Everything moves into the earth and comes back to our hearts with the left hand. And now we take in a big smile for joyous breath, feet in a V. Inhale and sink it down 4 times. Inhale up, balls of the feet. Drop on the third. Last group of 4. Beautiful. Joyous breath, our most yang move, most masculine move. Passing clouds, all things change, feet in a V on the ground. Last one here. Six healing sounds. The heart is first, and the sound is ho, left hand, left foot. Ho. The next one is for the spleen, which is on your left side, and it's hu. Hu, both hands, left foot. The next one is for the liver, right to left. Tsu, tsu. So ho, hu, tsu. The next is for your right foot and your right hand, and this is sh for the lungs. Sh. And then both hands for shi, triple heater. Shi. And the last one is for the kidneys. Chih, left to right. Ho. Hu. Su. Sh. Shi. Chih. Ho. Hu. Su. Sh. Shi. 5 trees. Tree, heel step. Tree. Tree. Tree, turning the palms upside down. Tree. And then coming back to center to circulate the energy of yin and yang, yang and yin. And bringing your left heel to your right ankle bone for cosmic consciousness pose. Inhale, expansion. Bring your left hand close to the heart with the fingers open. Look over the window of eternity and through it. Interlace the fingers, bring them overhead in gratitude. I always love to think that this is 10,000 years old, connected through the trade routes from Nepal to Shaolin. So in gratitude for that, and that we have it how many centuries later is amazing. With gratitude to Wen Shan Wang and many teachers of Justin Stone and Justin Stone's Tai Chi Chih.